Haere Ophelia.
Você fez?
Carlos Echo. Kaisu.
Caigo. Psychosesti ausente Germania alla Dynamae annekestai. Ipumeno.
Anekestai?
Näin, annekoma esti tokai hypomeno.
Oh, hupomeno.
Näin.
Hos hupomeno?
Näin.
Okay. Carlos.
Pos eke tapanta parasoy eke ente Florida.
Metates tuelas?
Metaten.
Tuelan?
Näin.
Carlos.
Näin.
Panta.
Kai ente ergasia su.
Pues que para el labomen, angelon, semeron, hoti, pues legetai the company, pues legetai,
Isos cuida isos to ergasterion semaine workshop company cuida isos nai oida legetai tai tia.
Hey, let's see. Pues legetai, penuma dasu. Penuma dasu. Night. So let's see. Heitairia, epe, hoti mele klesai, tasturas.
Alethos.
Nai, malon ke heton, metato, enea menas. Metatas. Enea menas. Malon ke heton. Nai.
Sulipumai. Sulipumai esti lipumai. Meta su.
Okay, Karineko soy. He ergasia mu ukestin poslegetai threatened. Hos program.
Apeileo esti apeileitai ergasia
ukestin apeileitai.
Uk apeileitai.
He ergasia mu uk apeileitai. Nei. So Carlos poslegetai, I feel bad for the other people.
Sulipumai.
Sulepumai pros tus
alus
anthropos tois alloys. Nai en poslegetai manufacturing.
Coisa. Isos
Poiunton.
Isos legetai poligreia.
Tia sinteto. Allo hupo logistes esten apoye fonen usuniemi ten aitian or to aition. To aition. Nej. Anyway. Kuira. Polucrea. Ties in polucrea?
Esti isos manufacturing.
Polucrea. Kalau.
Nai isos de me ukoida poslegetai
Kai poslegetai department.
legetai
Hos.
nai isos legetai
Alexis hos grupo.
Esti legetai
Polucrea.
legetai tmema.
Tmema. Polucrea esten teluke?
Nai.
Polucrea. Hate polucrea. Kalos.
Tmema.
Nei, legetai or postlegetai, how would you say pronounce? Is it phonetai?
Hos proforeitai, postproforeitai.
Postproforeitai, sun lupumai. Sun lupumai or sul? Sul? Sun?
Lupumai.
Sul lupumai. Dis lambda?
Isos ala ego udepote poyotuto. Joti sta hispanike, ente hispanike glota udepote poyumen tadio lambda. Kayetuto egoge udepote lego si lipumai. Ego lego sulipumai.
Sulipumai. Hapax. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Esto finestai epitrepsomoi eroteisai tuto. Hos hephone estin hos sigma upsilon nu lambda u pi taloipa.
Hos palin.
Hos hephone estin erotose ean hos sigma upsilon hephone sigma upsilon nu lambda upsilon pi. Nei. Okay. Hos. Okay. Sun le pumai. Nei, sun le pumai tois alois en te polucrea.
Nai. Kai isu legetai ala kai isu legetai eleo. Leo. Alus. Hos percurie leison.
Hos aleos. Nei. Helios. Pneuma dasu. Helios. Epitheton. Helios. Ukesten dasu.
Nai. Esti jutos hileos. Jutos hileos.
Hileos. Okay. Ala epitheton archetai metetu epsilon lambda epsilon omicron sigma estin pneuma psilon. Is it soft breathing mark psilon? Nei? Pneuma. Post legetai soft breathing mark pneuma psilon.
Pneuma psilon, nai. Eu apes, nai.
Okay. Epitrepsomoi grapsistai grapsai. Estin hey Lexis semaine mercy to epitheton Estin uh, oh, Eleos? Eleos
Eulemi.
estin? Uke estin pneuma dasu? Helios.
Uke, ukesi, ukesi.
Helios. Alla coin, let's see, coina? Coin, let's see. Oh, poslegetai torrema semaine share. Koi
Tuto keitai epi te semasia hoti legetai koinoneo.
koinoneo. Okay, koinone to genos meta to rema helios. Oh, helios ukesten rema. Esten epirema helios.
Eleos esti
Helios. Poslegetai at the top of the page. Te salidos.
tuto esti hileos.
Enarche. Enarche te salidos. In the beginning of the page.
Näin alla grafita jutos hilaos, näin signomen esti hilaos.
Hilaos.
Näin ja tuto semainai tialo signomen moiehe. Tuto semainai propitious, gracious. Näin signomen. Ejis loban. Esti hilaos esti aloti kai Josu eipes esti eleos, näin. Ejis loban. Eulogon eipes, näin.
Anglisti mercy.
Näin, huutos.
Näin, kalos. Okay, kalos. Okay. Hetoi majdomen arkistai to didagma deca en to bibliomu alla hendeka en su.
Uk heuron udamu to bibliu to auto kepalayon kai su ejes hoti udamu grafontai hoi kuvoi uk ejo tuto to kepalayon en to bibliomu.
Nei, mele moi tuto to diagesis ten diagesen alla meta tuto meletema alpha malon que heton doke moi oligon dunamata praxai tuto
Epemoi ten argen pos argetai to meletema alpha.
Okay, echo duo biblia ho tes porias porias. How do you say travel? Porias. Poreia. Nine. Ho tes porias en Pole Italia or Rome. Roma. Ente Rome. Kai allo in prosten tutu meta tu Christoforos in Florida. En ho apotu Christoforu estin poslegetai malon kainon malon kainon kai ho apotu Italia apotu Romes estin poslegetai do you say, older?
Palaioteron.
Palaioteron. Comparative, yeah, palaioteron. So, ala malakeheton dokimoi to auto enai isos. O nai dokimoi hoti meletema beta, gamma, kai delta, epsilon is data, or is data. Meletema beta, archetai, hostuto, nomisto auton me philosophon enai. Ala hos edunas samatha en protoro mathemati panta tuto esten kalos praxai kalon praxai meleta epsilon estin archetai hos taute frase ucre tus mathetas la len en meso tes diatribes ucre hai frases meta tu ucre kai meletema delta crasestai meletema delta cras crotai e frases ti sunebe or sunebe ti sunebe eta or kai eniote lego e instead of kai. Epignosco epignon and in te kinematografia hos mekri alelon la len ego epon e nai
En tais kinematografías gemón.
nai epi esi epignos
Epegnon, ego epegnon.
Oh, nai e eniote si oligon or micron oligon spanisti
Nai.
yeah
Kai to auto moitin baini. Nai, Carlos, isos dinamika sitinasai anagnonai bradeos to meletema kai apotu isos kai dinamika tuto poyen juntos joris sitinasai anagnonai kai to diegema kai ta meletemata kai ego dinamai monon isos hipognemata poyen peri tesanagnosios kai periton melematon kai juntos. Anagnosti isos to proto meletema.
Dirás que le para calo oligon bradeos.
Nai.
Hey noia mu dunatai keep up. Nai. Pero mai.
Carlos, hosper eipon dinamita poyen tode su anagignoskes eite todi egema kai dinasai anagnona tameletemata kai ego akuo kai poyumen pauses νόσεως περί των μελεμάτων.
Οκ, καλώς, σου Amy. Καλώς. Dunamata archistai metates melete matos alpha
Μετά του μελετέματος,
metatu mele matos alpha
κούτος.
kai u crean echomen teleustai eoristos teleosai nai u crean echomen teleosai Panta deca frases en meletema alpha melete mati alpha isos pente okay.
Οψόμεθα πως γίνεται το πράγμα έπειτα δυνάμεθα κρίναει πουλόμεθα στο τέλος αναχνώναει πάντα. Ίσως πουλόμεθα στο τέλος πάντα αναχνώναει.
Okay, καλώς. Okay. Καλίστα. Okay. Πώς λέγεται hupodegma? Πώς λέγεται example? Hupodegma.
Δυνάμεθα είπεν παράδειγμα. Παράδειγμα ίσως hypodegma. Kaj δυνάμεθα είπεν τούτο
Hoyon.
Τούτο σημαίνει per αγγλιστή such as. Hoyon.
Okay. Το παράδειγμα αναγνώσκεται άρα καλώς διδάσκες και αποκρίσεις εστιν δόκε μόι σε καλώς διδάσκεν. Ναι, ερωτώ, άρα καλώς διδάσκες αποκρίσεις εστιν δόκε μόι σε καλώς διδάσκεν.
Φανερών εστί τι γίνεται.
Ναι, άνθρωπος της ερωτήσε άρα καλώς διδάσκες σου και άλλος άνθρωπος αποκρίνεται δόκε μόι σε καλώς διδάσκεν.
Ναι, χούτος. Δυνάμεθα εστί διδάσκεν εστί το hypokeimenon.
Ναι, αλλά παρεμφάτως αλλά ναι, παρεμφάτως εστιν verbal noun.
Ναι, χούτος,
ναι.
Τούτος διδάσκεν δοκέ μόι. Haute esti frasis, kaj esti smikrotata frasis esti dokej moj didaskin. Didaskin esti aparenfatos, kaj epreta ekomen se kalos didaskin dokej moj. Αλλά διδάσκεν esti
Ναι, χούτος εστιν παρεμφατικές φράσεις. Ναι. Ναι, μνήμον εγώ ο διδάσκαλος έλεγε τούτο τις καλέται Μικέλ. Μικέλ, ναι. Ναι. Το hypokemon kai dokemoi kai άλλο or taloi pa tes fraseos.
Να τα συμπληρώματα, ναι, the complements, ναι. Αλλά διδάσκην εστί το hypokemon kai dokei εστί, ναι, dokei εστί το ρέμα. Εστί το ρέμα της φράσης. Kai, αλλά kai δυνάμεθα επέιν χούτος. Δυνάμεθα επέιν χούτος. Σου δοκέις moi καλώς διδάσκεν. Σου εστί το hypokemon. Σου.
Ναι. 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 Δευτερον προσώπων.
Ναι, χούτος.
Αντι... πώς λέγεται pronoun? Αντωνυμία εστιν το hypokemon εν... πώς λέγεται? Επί τούτο. Επί τούτο. Ναι. Επί τούτο. Kai mnemo newo wait. Tutto logon ekes. Eke. Tutto logon eke. More tools for my toolbox.
Καλώς. Σε καλώς διδάσκεν dokei moi, ίσως kai tutto su dokeis moi καλώς διδάσκεν. I mean, the meaning is the same. Hedianoia.
Ναι.
Hedianoia, the meaning.
Right.
Like, the intended meaning of the phrase.
Το auto.
Anoia, ναι.
But the details of who's the subject and... Ναι.
Este το auto. The intended meaning of the phrase. Kai tutto se mai hedianoia. Intended meaning of the phrase.
Καλώς.
Ναι. Nun, η γραμματική και η σύνταξης, ναι, εστί άλλο. Αλλά hedianoia εστί το auto.
Καλώς. Καλώς. Διάνοια εστί. Ναι, επιγνώσκω εγκλητική εστί. Πώς λέγεται? Is it αναπαιδά από του ρέματος εστί στα αριστερά διανοία.
Ναι, εδώ. Χούτος.
Εν το τέλος. Καλώς. Okay. Ναι. Προκόπτε στο φάινεστάι.
Ναι, φίλε. Πρόκοψον. Ναι. Παρακαλώ.
Ευλογώσε. Dios le bendiga.
Ευχαριστώ.
Pausamos Oligon.
Nai.
In class cap in te epistole su.
Mhm. Mhm.
In te se epistole.
Mhm.
Te se epistole. Suniemi hoti su epitrepse epitrepsas moi uh, uh, metamorphos thai tas kinematografias esto poslegetai public make
Demosia.
nai paralabes tein epistolen mu.
Nai.
So I was saying, since it's Polis material, probably not a good idea.
Eu legis kai Sophronos symphony to beltion esti monon u demosia alla idea catecentas ta kinematografemata.
Demosia, nai, public,
Mhm.
epitheton, demosia, or
Esti onoma
onoma.
alla esti epites dotiques kai esti hosperepirrema.
Mm-hmm. Nai, I'd see.
Like in public because
Yeah, I think I used a form of that in my email or
actually
class cap message, whatever it was.
to onti egreso autos nai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found that. Oh, kai postlegetai hyperlink for the internet. That link for that Woodhouse lexicon. Ede ekes.
Nai harim soy oida nai ede eijon ton syndesmon nai pros to lexicon to Woodhouse
Mm.
nai kai ego soy epemsa alon syndesmon pros lexicon Hellenisti.
Pote poyesas tutu.
Isos apo mias horas.
Okay. Let's see. Ede para labon ukoya isos uki. Um, Karine soy. Yeah, that Woodhouse one. Let's see. In te skole metet tu Christoforu kai metet tu Michael in Rome hoiduo si poslegetai I recorded like
Isos
audio with my phone on Fotoroi. Hmm. So I have them both, and I was going back and listening to some of those audios with the classes, and then all of a sudden he was talking about that Woodhouse, and so I was like, oh man, I forgot all about this epilatho man, peritutu. So that's when I was like, oh, this is great, so I send that to you. But yeah, the other one with recorded with Christopher Rico at the end of the class, he got a little paranoid that maybe I was going to let that leak out on the internet or something, and so he was like emphasizing. And there was another student that was in the class that was actually moving towards becoming a teacher, and he was coming over to me afterwards saying, hey, make sure you don't share this to anybody. I'm like, don't worry, man, don't worry.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I'm not going to share with anybody. So yeah, just
Yeah. Nai juntos. Kai ego tautistes gnomes ejo. I also hold this opinion. Tautistes gnomes
mm,
ejo.
mm-hmm.
Nai
Gnome,
esti beltion juntos.
no,
Monon idea,
mm-hmm.
like privately.
No. Let's see. How do you say it? And another thing, kai alo ale skewe. or aloti, kai aloti,
Näin.
kai aloti, si poslegetai ekusa uh, estain kinematografen kinematografen um, uh, peritu Paideia Institute, Didascalu Paideia Institute, uh,
Mhm.
peritu perites themas, no, peritus thematos.
Tu
How do you say
teematos, näin.
thema? Of language acquisition.
Mhm.
Okay, whole anthropos. How would you say the presenter? The person who's presenting.
Isos legetai ho peri tu prokeimenu. Esti the theme, the subject.
O
Like
prokimenu. Nai,
prokeimenu. Yeah, like the theme you are going to talk legetai peri tu prokeimenu.
nai. Okay,
Now,
whole.
Holegon legetai,
Mm-hmm.
the speaker.
Mm.
Holegon, esti
Holegon.
metohe.
Okay.
Holegon, legon, to salahutus legetai.
Nai. Holegon. Uh, Holegon epe hoti uh, Beltion estin esto anagnonai poslegetai pleitutikon tu to hufos
Mhm.
te ta hufe ta hufe
Okay, näin
nai
hutus, kalista.
ta hufe so holegon epe uh, uh, prosto esto anagnonai te ta hufe Beltion estin anagnonai ta hufe eukopotera see how would you say let's see ogdoe called let's see ogdoe called let's see pente called conta and then ne conta percent
Näin.
to
Ja ne
chrono
conta tois hekaton legetai.
mm.
Esti conta tois
Mm-hmm.
hekaton. 90%.
And then they
Hutus
conta
legetai.
tois hekaton. Oh, okay. And then they conta tois hekaton. Uh, uh, eukopoteron hufe kai taloipa deca tois hekaton. Uh, uh, let's see, duskaloteron,
Mhm.
duskalotera hufe. And I started just reflecting on like what I'm doing with my time for studying. And I think I
Näin.
spend, at least in the recent past, a little bit too much time on this kind of stuff where it's building blocks, but I'm not spending enough time in the recent past um, really reading a lot of text
Mhm.
in large quantity, more than just a
Mhm.
page or something. And so I was like, I need to change that. So then I was going back and look at these uh, te hufe, hoti Christophoros, edoke hemin, hos he what's the good he he didagma, to didagma, uh, let's see, graphatai hupo tu Stephen what's legatai
Hill.
Stephen T.
Hill.
Stephen Hill, nai. Meta tes epigraphes. Uh, let's see, what is it? Hansel and Gretel.
¿Qué? ¿Vale?
Hansel and Gretel.
Näin,
Näin.
ho Johannes kai he ukoida pulle tai Gretel. Ala Johannes ukoida nun pulle tai Gretel.
Hansel to auto metatu onomatos Juan John.
Näin.
In Dutch.
Näin, tuto sel germanisti. Esti homikros. Ansel esti homikros Johannes.
Okay. Hos Juancito.
Näin, kai Gretel esti Margarita.
Kalos.
Kai esti homikra Margarita.
Kalos, okay.
Hansel und Gretel ist homikros Johannes kai homikra Margarite.
Kalos, okay. Ure pote egnon tuto. So that one. So I was reading that this week. To echo ekes tutu didagmatos. Hansel kai Gretel.
Anegnon pote ede apopolu chronu hote en eti en to didascalio polis en to hierosolimois ala uk echo to hifos.
Uketi.
Uketi echo.
Okay, Carlos. Nai kai to antigraphone echo is getting pretty shabby. I probably better copy it before it gets destroyed. It's because I've used it so much in the past 2 years. Okay, nai echo dual versions. Eucopoteron kai duskaleteron. Duskaloteron. Nai. Kai kegona malon chronon meta tu eucopoteron meta tu eucopoteron kai de me genestai malon chronon meta to alo meta to duskalotero alla hey kinematografia meta tu legontos sì, posso che te poi se me nomis stai malon peri tu pos pos mantano pos chromai to chronon ton chronon esto mantanen
Ala tiro que soy tipule poyen.
I let's see. Doki moi hoti pos legetai during the week te hebdomadi
and
hebdomada
time then hebdomada
and hebdomada. Okay. Oh, en hebdomada. En hebdomada. Prothesis en
u deitai procesos legetai monon ten hebdomada.
Ten hebdomada.
Ten hebdomada kai tuto semai during the week.
Okay. Shimi.
Istos isos anpulei inasa epein ana ten hebdomada, like along the week perhaps, or I don't know.
Ana hein pneuma dasu
Ana
ein
signomen esti ana ten.
ana ten hebdomada. Ana ten hebdomada de me anagnonai let's see, Polakis ala bulamai pain more often. Pos legatai
Sygnoteron.
Sugnoteron.
Esti sygnon esti often.
Okay. Sugnon to meta tu Polakis. Sugnon Polakis. Malan ke heton.
Polakis esti malon hosper many times. Yeah, esti synonymon.
Synonymon. Esti synonymon. Sugnoteron de me anagnonai te hufe eukopotera in large quantity.
Isos Polakis eukolotera.
Polakis sugnon in the recent past arti kromai ton kronon akusai kinematografias poslegetai MP3 audio kinegrafias
Lantana me poslegetai tuto.
Hey diafra mekri tu video kai audio recordings ti diafra
Isos esti echografe means sound. Echo like echo. Echografe. Esti audio recording perhaps. Kai
kinematografe
is of movement. Kinematografe. Echografe.
Kalos kalista. Echografe. Nai Polakis giromai ton kronon akusai giretai akusanta tas ecografas diatribo menemone ties en diatribo
semai I spend the time diatribo ton chronon.
Diatribo nai okay Carlos
kai meta sudina sai pen ten metogen diatribo ton chronon uko diatribo ton chronon grafon diatribo ton chronon dialegomenos metaton filon diatribo ton chronon ergatzomenos diatribo ton chronon kai hemetoge.
Okay. Orthos esten crasis thai eothea akuon eothea ukesten aitietike akuonta ukesten akuonta esten
esti chromai kashui no se tuto ipen chromai το χρόνο, ίσως, ακούων. I use the time listening. Κάτι τούτο ορθώς έχει.
Okay. Διατριβώ των χρόνων ακούων, χρώμαι το χρόνο ακούων. Καλώς.
Κάτι ορθώς έχει. Κάτι ορθώς έχει.
Okay. Καλώς. Εγώ de με αναγνώνει συγνώτερον αναγνώνει συγνώτερον εοκοπότερα χουφέ kai eti anaginosko duskoloteron ναι. Δύσκολος εστιν γνώνει πώς κράσισθαι το χρόνο. Τι εστιν βέλτιον που είσαι.
Ναι, τούτο κοίτα. This depends. Συγγνώμη. Ναι. Δυσκολότερα χύφε. Καλώς. Περίμενε. Ναι. Τούτο κοίτα, this depends. Επί μπούλεϊ πογέν. Ίσως δύναμα χελενιστή, βραδέως εϊπέν. Τι το καίει μόι. Εγώ αγαπώ, εγώ φιλώ, αναγνώναι τον Πλάτωνα.
Okay.
Αλλά τα χύφε του Πλάτωνος ενίοτε έστι εύκολα. Έστι δύσκολο αναγνώναι τον Πλάτωνα. Αλλά εγώ φιλώ αυτόν αναγνώναι. Εγώ ουμπούλωμαι όταν εγώ αναγνώσκω, ουμπούλωμαι αναγνώνα ίσως άλλους συγγραφέας, another authors, ότι ουχούτος αγαπώ τούτους τους συγγραφέας.
Compositions.
Yeah, συγγραφέους είναι authors. Συγγραφέους.
Συγγραφέ είναι composition. Συγγραφέ.
Σύγγραμμα ίσως.
Σύγγραμμα.
Σύγγραμμα ίσως, ναι. Σύγγραμμα. Ναι, σύγγραμμα. Το σύγγραμμα. This is a composition. Ναι, το σύγγραμμα. Ίσως, ναι. Βιβλιοθήκη του Απολοδόρου, στη βιβλίων περί των μύθων των Ελλήνων, στη εουκοπότερον. Αλλά εγώ ουμπούλωμαι αναγνώναι την βιβλιοθήκη του Απολοδόρου. Ναι, για τούτο εγώ προαϊρούμαι, I prefer, προαϊρούμαι, αναγνώναι το Πλάτωνα.
Yeah, I'm eventually trying to work towards reading some of the early ante-Nicene fathers. Like, I mean, I've kind of looked through them a little bit, not exhaustively. I probably should maybe spend more time on it. But like the Didache, uh, uh, do you know this?
Kay, περίμενε.
Didache.
Έχω Enchiridion Patristicum.
Oh, okay, Carlos.
It's a handbook of the fathers of the church. Και este χύθε, ευκολότερα.
Spanisti kai Hellenisti?
Este Hellenistica y Romaistica.
Romanisti. Ah, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
But I mean, the texts are not that difficult, and I also find it very interesting. So that's a very important thing to read what you find interesting and what makes you want to read more. Because perhaps you can read, I don't know, like something very simple, but if it's tedious for you, you won't enjoy it.
Right. Hey, let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead, sir.
That's it. The important thing I think is to read what motivates you.
Okay. How much emphasis would you put on, like I'm trying to, since we've been doing this, I'm trying to spend significant amount of time going back over these videos each week. Esto prokopsai.
Right.
So, like, how much emphasis should I be like training my ear to listen and hear versus how much benefit am I going to get from reading? How much benefit am I going to get from creative writing? Like, how would you think? Because you're kind of getting a sense of my capabilities. Hey, dunamin mu. So attain dunamin. So, like, what would you think? Like, I should spend more time writing, reading, 50-50, listening to videos, audios, even going back and listening to classes that I recorded with Christopher Rico, or in the classes in Italy with Michael.
Yeah, I don't know. Ideally, well, the thing is that since ancient Greek is not, as much as we try, is not a living language. I mean, you cannot have the full immersion like you would have, I don't know, with Spanish or with German or with any other language you want to learn, that you just go someplace and suddenly you have like everywhere and you're surrounded by this.
Right.
So to create this is very complicated. So I would suggest you should do everything. Now, the thing is, it's complicated because we have a lot of other things to do.
Right. So would you think, like, it's better? I mean, let me give you two scenarios. Let's say I spend 1 week and I just focus primarily on reading, and then I go another week and I focus primarily on creative writing, mostly, plus reviewing the videos, of course, reviewing the videos. And then maybe another week, let's see, maybe I'm just listening to videos, or should I be more like maybe a little bit 20%, 30% listening to videos, maybe spend a day creative writing, spend a day just reading, outside of work, kind of thing.
Yeah. Or perhaps you could try to mix all of them when you read. I mean, and this is something that I enjoy, because it's like you create like some kind of dialogue with the book you're reading. I mean, you start reading this book, Greek. So first you read it out loud, so you will be hearing yourself and practicing this. So it's very important to read out loud and to take the time with every phrase and to hear it from yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the same thing that you are reading, you can do like paraphrases of what you're reading, or make your own comments.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so we have here it's Cyrillus Hierosolomitanus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I find this idea interesting. I didn't think about it, or I read something similar in another author.
Hellenisti.
Yeah, so these kind of things you do it in Greek. So
right.
Tuto aneknon para to para to Agustino. Tuto esti action logo. This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So you start making this and you create like this environment in which you are hearing, you are speaking with the author, which I find that like very, very
beneficial.
Yeah, and also like some kind of undescribable. I mean, it's like you're talking with someone that it's not that someone that died many years ago, and you're conversing with him somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So that to do that in Greek, and it will help you a lot. And so you're using paraphrases, you're using synonyms, and you are conversing with someone in Greek.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're reading. First, you're listening to yourself, where your voice when you're reading another person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's hearing. Then you're reading, and then you are doing the paraphrases. So that's already writing.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying that the paraphrase, I should do it in writing or just verbally or both?
I like to write things because when I write them, I memorize them.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it first, like just.
Intenoia.
Yeah, and then if you want like a good idea, or you want to like take your time to put something written like orderly and check your grammar, and then you write it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, teleya.
Yeah, but
Carlos.
Read what motivates you. That's my advice. Also when it can be perhaps complicated. I mean, you can always check also translations. It's not a crime to check translations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess what this guy was saying, Holegon, like his thing is you need to read a lot, and it's the repetition, and the way that you're able to gorge and engulf a lot is you're using 90% easier text, and you're just taking it in repetition over and over, hearing this simpler stuff that you're able to, or whatever, and it makes sense. It does. Tutu logo neje. So logo neje. So, and then he said, 10%, obviously you're procopto, procopte, hupo tu, or is that how you say it? By, or no, maybe I would use dotike. Say procopte, or procoptomen, to, puslegete deca, tois hekaton. No. So, anyway, I guess we're getting close to the end here. Did you want to save the document?
We can use the 10 minutes extra.
Yeah, great. Yeah, did you want to go ahead and save it though, or?
I'll save the.
Okay.
Notes. Wait.
Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing is too. Off in the future, I mean, because we both are really busy. But maybe off in the future, if you want to collaborate on writing some apps for Android.
Yeah, you told me about that. Perhaps we can talk about it. Yeah.
I got a lot of good ideas because for me, and I'm sure you've experienced it more than me, as I've gone down this road the last 5 years, there's been things that I'm looking for and I can't find. And there's certain things that Polis met the need with, that it wasn't until I met Polis, just strictly Koine Greek seminary type textbooks and those type materials. Like all I was getting was, for the most part, was getting examples of what I was learning and learn all these grammatical structures and, chapter by chapter, whatever. But then as far as examples, if it wasn't in the Bible, and, when you're limiting yourself like that, you're going to get a lot of words in there, a lot of constructions in there that you haven't covered yet. You don't even know what it is. But you know that these words here, but what you need is just sentences that have what you know. And so when I found a book, maybe you're familiar with it, I forget the name of it, but it's a lime green paperback text, but it's by Clayton Croy. That was pretty useful. And that was like a springboard to where once I got into Polis, I was like, oh yeah, man, this is awesome. and together with the audio and everything. But anyway, through the journey, I've noticed things every once in a while, like I just can't find, and I'm thinking if and there's probably some apps out there I'm just not familiar with, but if we could make some apps to meet those needs that nobody has, um, I think it would be very successful and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, about apps, I have no idea whatsoever. But yeah, I mean, you know about that, so yeah, I can contribute what I know.
yeah,
It would be great.
okay, yeah, we can do that off in the future. Cool. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, and then obviously you probably saw that I was able to buy those. Yeah. So I guess what I had to do was what was holding me back is I actually had to make an appointment or make a session, pick a session, and then it let me go on to say, oh, it would go to the next screen and say, oh, you're buying a package of 10, and so then I was able to finish it and everything. But I just couldn't figure out whenever I was trying to purchase it, and all of a sudden it's asking me when do I want to set the next appointment or whatever, and it's like I'm not trying to do that. I just want to buy these, and I couldn't figure it out. So once I just said, oh, okay, well, let me just pick a day. I know I'm going to do it anyway on this day. Let me just pick a day and see what happens, and then it went through and stuff. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. About this chapter, since I don't have it in the book that I have with me, perhaps you could, if it's not too much trouble,
Yeah.
send me the
Sure.
pictures or something, so we can both read
Yeah.
the chapter together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of my notes on it. So, but yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, it's okay. Yeah, cool. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that next time. I was trying to. I don't think I did. Did I make one? Well, you probably you probably don't know, but I'm trying to remember if I made one for Saturday morning because I was trying to decide if I wanted to do that or not.
I don't know. The next class, I think it's what day is
I think it's Monday, right?
I think it's the 22.
Yeah.
The next class.
Okay. So yeah, I might make one maybe for tomorrow morning if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm leaning in that direction. So if you get that soon.
Okay.
So,
yeah, because otherwise the next class would be Monday. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still. Yeah. How did you tell me? You told me the day of the moon.
Yeah. Actually, we can do
Hemera
that with the last.
Selenes.
It's Hemera tes Selenes.
Hemera te Selenes. Nice.
Selenes. Hemera tu Martito Aru.
Okay. Hey, this thing is going to stop here pretty quick. So.
Yeah. Aru. Hemera tu Hermo.
Hemera tu Hermo.
Are the Greek gods Hermes, Aries. Hemera tu Dios. That's Zeus. Hemera tes Aphrodites.
Are those the days?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm following you.
Hemera nai. Hemera tu Chrono.
So tu Aru is Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Hermu is Wednesday? Miércoles?
Yeah.
Okay. Tu Dios. Tu Dios. Now I know what that means in Spanish. What does it mean in Greek? Dios.
Zeus.
Oh. Okay.
Zeus Dios.
Oh, okay.
Zeus tu Dios.
Okay. Okay. So tías en diáfara tu Dios Theos.
Well, yeah, they are related, but I mean, like in this Indo-European language, it means like God of heaven. or something, like for the Indo-Europeans, like they had like this common language that we share with Sanskrit and German and.
So you're thinking Dios and Theos are basically the same?
Yeah, I mean they share the same root.
Okay. Yeah, because I see contrast in the New Testament, obviously very different than the way the Greeks saw the word daimonia. Daimonia. Have you? I'm just going to ask you a question. Have you ever read the book of Enoch?
The book of what?
Enoch.
That's one of the. I mean, yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I don't remember well, but I mean, it's not within. That's one of the gold apocrypha, right?
Yeah, I think it's considered pseudepigrapha, but it's not like is the quote unquote apocrypha. Although they seem to put everything in that category, but the apocrypha that Jerome defined was pretty much what we have today in the Septuagint, which is, I guess, different codices. I guess will either split books up like Daniel and Bell and the Dragon and Susanna, like they'll put it either all together or they'll separate it out, or so it's hard to say it's just these 7 books or whatever. But yeah, Enoch wasn't in there. But Enoch is quoted by Jude in the New Testament. So anyway, all that to say is, are you familiar with the first few verses of Genesis 6, where it talks about the sons of God saw the daughters of men, and referring to the angels as the early church understood it, and they came down and took on flesh, and
they saw that the daughters of men were beautiful and
and that's where the giants came from, that evolved into, according to the Jews, and I believe, and according to the Christians, that's what evolved into the Greeks, because have you ever heard the phrase in English we talk about a fish story, that somebody goes fishing, they catch a fish, and every time they tell the story, the fish gets bigger?
Okay, I know a movie, perhaps. But no, I don't know this.
But that whole idea of I don't know. This conversation could turn into a long conversation, but the whole idea of a global flood, and once the global flood, there were 3 sons of Noah, and then the whole earth was populated in those 3 different directions, and so the sons that evolved from the Greeks and Romans, all this kind of stuff, these same stories, because the giants supposedly were wiped out by the flood, these same people, they got these roots of these stories, and so there's in every continent on the planet hundreds of folklore and stuff of variations that match up with the global flood story, with the giants, all this kind of stuff. And so anyway, the idea is as you get in the New Testament, is daimonia is not seen like the Greeks, where it's like, oh, they're gods. We actually see them as the fallen apostate angels that had the hybrid offspring with human beings that were demons, or daimonia, and those are the gods. So anyway, I totally forgot why I'm telling you this, but so anyway.
We were speaking about the word theos, dios.
Yeah, there you go.
There this Indo-European root that words can have a different meaning. Like, the Greek term daimonion.
So so is the word dios, is that really a Greek word, or is that something that was imported from somebody they conquered or something?
It's a Greek word.
It is a Greek word. Oh, okay, because obviously
I mean, it's related with the
Latin
word deus.
Oh, okay.
Because they are Indo-European language.
Okay.
So
like dios. Yeah. Because I know the Romans conquered the Greeks, and they kind of grabbed a lot of stuff from the Greeks. Seems to have affected their language too, but I don't know Latin, so I don't really know that much. But so the 2 words theos and dios maybe kind of merged into this word in Latin, deos, maybe?
No, they didn't merge. I mean, it's something they shared, because before Greek being Greek and before Latin being Latin, they were like another language. It's like a family. So let's say Greek and Latin are the grandchildren,
Uh-huh.
and the fourth father was another language.
Uh-huh.
So they had this common ancestor.
Oh, okay.
And this word Deus, from where the word in Spanish comes from, Dios,
Uh-huh.
and the word Dios, Theos in Greek,
Uh-huh.
were related somehow like long before
Uh-huh.
they became Greek and Latin.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious. I mean, why is there two different words in Greek? Dios and Theos. Got any theories on that?
Um, yeah, I mean, one they start using it as a proper noun, like for the name for Zeus. It's just a genitive case,
Oh,
and the other
okay.
one like a general term for something god-like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can recommend you one author. He writes very good in ancient Greek, and he makes these comparisons
Mm-hmm.
about, for example, the story of the giants and what it meant, and if the Greeks had something similar, and so on and so on.
Uh-huh.
He's called Flavius Josephus.
Oh, okay. He talks
Yeah.
about this? I mean, I've read a little bit of him. Okay.
He has a very interesting book called Antiquitates Judaicae. It's basically a translation of the Old Testament in ancient Greek.
Uh-huh.
But he makes these comparisons like, okay, so they made the tower, and you can read about the Tower of Babel not only in the Old Testament. Also, you find it that I don't know, people in Armenia have a similar myth. And you can find also like in this Greek author, you can find that they mention something similar, and so on and so on. So it's very entertaining, and it's really good Greek.
Yeah, I think the English for that title is something antiquity, something of the Jews, maybe?
Yeah, that's the one. That's basically the Old Testament in Attic Greek.
Okay. Okay, great. Do you know, like, maybe you could email it to me or something, a website that has that in Greek?
Wait, I think I already have it, a PDF.
Oh, okay. Because I have it in English. I have access to it in English, but yeah, that'd be great. Read it in Greek. Like, what level of Greek do you think it's not too maybe over my head, or?
I mean, I will send you the Loeb edition.
Mm-hmm.
So you can always have the English translation if you get stuck somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, and as I said, I mean, using translation is not a crime.
Right.
So the important thing is to use the Greek as much as you can, to hear it and write.
Right. Yeah, that's my opinion.
And enjoy it.
No. Hey, Meg, Gnome. Move. No, hey, Meg, Gnome. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I kind of understood it. It's the frequency.
So I have it here. It's loading, but I will send it to you together with the file of the class today.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, probably, in the next few hours, I'll make a decision if I'm going to make that appointment for tomorrow morning then.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, man.
Okay. Eu echois ca eis autis.
Nai. Eu echois eis autis o file.
Apotasso mai soi. Nai, kai sui.
Nai, apotasso mai soi. Ciao. Mm-hmm.